Well, welcome everybody to what we think will be a very exciting and historic day for the Iowa State women's tennis team. It is likely that they're going to be selected for the NCAA championships for the first time in school history. And so our second screen coverage here will continue. You're going to get a chance to see the team react, hopefully, when their name pops up there on the NCAA selection show. And then we'll do some interviews. We're going to talk to Boomer Saya and Maddie Cancini, Iowa State's all-time wins leader. Iowa State, again, trying to make its first ever appearance in the NCAA championships. And bear in mind that they are very well positioned to do so. They have been ranked for 9 consecutive weeks. They are going to hopefully be one of 64 teams selected to the field. They were on a great track to do that a year ago, but COVID hit when the team had a 9-5 record. So back to the drawing board this year. Boomer Saya in his third year has just done a phenomenal job. This program reaching new heights over and over again, including this year beating Texas Tech twice. They had been 0-28 against Texas Tech. They beat them in the regular season, and then they beat them in the Big 12 championships as well. So we're going to watch, as you watch, the team watch the selection show. And then once the field has been revealed and we know where Iowa State is headed, we'll come back here and talk to Coach Boomer Saya and Maddie Cancini. So let's enjoy watching the team watch this historic moment in Iowa State tennis history.
For playing the season, this marks the 30th NCAA tournament in South Carolina program history. They battle a team getting ready to celebrate history. The sound you hear is the Cyclones coming. NC State.
Well, a really cool moment right there, as you can see the Cyclone tennis team celebrating their first trip to the NCAA championships. Athletic Director Jamie Pollard, Associate Athletics Director Callie Sanders, Senior Administrator for Women's Athletics there, and great moment for all of them and the team. Well-deserved, as Iowa State is headed to Raleigh, North Carolina, where they will face South Carolina first, and then hopefully advance on to face the winner of VCU and North Carolina State. So Friday, Saturday, local sites, and then it's top 16 that advance out of that, move on. But what a deal for Iowa State tennis to be involved in the NCAA championships for the first time. They've earned it, and we're going to visit momentarily with Boomer Saya. Quick little note about South Carolina. They play in an incredibly tough league, the SEC. Their record's a little bit deceiving. I believe it's 12-11. Don't be fooled by that. Their last 14 matchups were all against top 50 teams, and they knocked off both Vanderbilt and Florida in the SEC championship just recently. So they have played some great competition and played very well. And right now we are joined by Iowa State tennis coach Boomer Saya. Boomer, congratulations. This is what you've been working for. This has to be a tremendous feeling for you and your players.
It's unbelievable, to be honest, John. It's, I don't know how many people believed that we could get to this point, and it takes a special group to get here. And man, I would not rather do this with any other group. I love this team. I love this university. And so it was special. It was very special.
Well, this season's been special. Your program is special. And the fact that you're going to go into a region with some very good competition. I was just talking a little bit about South Carolina. Their last 14 matches, all against teams in the top 50. So, as you know, they play great competition. You've been in the SEC. You know how great that league is.
Absolutely. No, South Carolina is a well-established program. He does a tremendous job with them. I mean, they're 4 in the country and SEC champs not too long ago. And so I would say that regional is chock full of talent and great teams. And so we're looking forward to the competition, and it definitely won't be easy, but we're looking forward to it.
One thing about South Carolina, as we heard them say in the broadcast, they're very heavy at the top, very strong at the top, with their 1 and 2 players being exceptional, as are yours. But Boomer, is maybe one of the differences this year been the strength 4 through 6, which maybe you've boosted up each year to the point where now you can be competitive with just about anybody.
Absolutely, right. It's tough to win at the top, and you want to rely on every player through that lineup. But, a lot of great teams really rely on that depth, 4 through 6, and that's been a strong point for us. And, we just talk about how each player needs to step up regardless of who we play and give ourselves a chance at all 7 points in the dubs and 6 singles. And, they've done a really good job of responding, and I think we're so excited to have reached this point, but enjoying it and then getting right back to work tomorrow as we prepare for the regional.
I understand, and I won't keep you much longer, but I do want to. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to your assistant coach, Kenna Killigo, because how vital that is to the success of a program for the equation.
I am convinced we would not be where we are today, or the team we are now, without Kenna. She's second to none. Is one of the best in the country at what she does, and we are extremely fortunate to have her. She's one in a million. We gel so well on court. But she is a tremendously talented woman, and I feel privileged to coach with her because she pushes our team. She pushes me to be better each day, and she is definitely a recipe for our success this year.
Well, Boomer, before I let you go, last thing, how do you approach it? What's the process in getting ready this week?
I think so. I don't think it changes, or it should stray too much. It's an exciting opportunity, but I think how we got here, it should stay the same. And so, look, we're going to press. We've been practicing for this, and nothing really changes. We just got to plan on showing up Friday and be ready to go at all 7 spots.
We wish you luck. Congratulations on another great achievement for your program.
Thank you. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Boomer Saya, Iowa State's head tennis coach in his 3rd year on the job. To think what he's done in such a short period of time is absolutely remarkable. Iowa State had never reached the NCAA tennis championships until today, and the Cyclones are headed to Raleigh, North Carolina. The host school is North Carolina State. North Carolina State will take on VCU. Iowa State will take on South Carolina. And the winners then will play each other on Saturday. So exciting to think about the possibilities. South Carolina, very talented team out of the SEC. Iowa State has had great success all season long. And we're going to visit in a moment with Maddie Cancini.
I mean, this is amazing. I think this is something that it was a goal for us, like everybody. And, like we all put the work on every single day. And I think it had paid off. And I think this is just like the beginning for this program. It's just like a sneak peek of what these girls can do. And even after I leave, I'm happy that I leave the program in good hands, obviously, with all the girls that just want to start. Like, this is just a start, I think, for the team and for the program. And it's just awesome to be able to be part of it.
I would think it makes it extra special for you that you decided to come back this year, because now you're part of something truly special.
Yeah, no, obviously. I mean, there is different sacrifices that I had to make and people around me did for me to come back. But at the end of the day, like, it was all worth it. And it's obviously very special for me to be part of this.
When I talked to you in March, you said that, yes, it was in the back of your mind that it'd be nice to be the all-time wins leader at Iowa State, but it was not at the front of your mind. The team stuff was. How nice is it now to have, yes, you are the all-time winningest player, but also this team is going places where it's never been before.
It's awesome. And to be honest, I think the reason why I'm the all-time leader is because of the team, because they all push me every day to become a better player. And, without them, I don't think I was be able to win those matches. So I think it's not only my win, it's like everybody's win. So it's awesome.
Maddie, how much confidence does it give this team to know that you've had a lot of success this year against top 50 teams? You've beaten several top 50 teams. You have to feel like you can beat anybody.
Yeah, we actually do. Even though at the beginning nobody thought we were going to be able to win these matches or to do everything we have done this year, I think now this is just like a proof that we can. And again, like Boomer and Kenna, they always tell us, like, we don't play logos, we don't play rankings. And, we're as good as everybody else and we deserve it as much as everybody else. And I would say even more, just because of the fact that, nobody thought we could do it. And it's just great to show everybody what we can do. So, yeah.
It is special indeed. And I just have one more question for you. How has all this happened so quickly? You've been here. You've seen the whole thing happen over these last 3 years. How do you think it happened?
As I said before, it's just like an everyday thing. It's not like, oh, today let's just make something happen. It's like you practice being good and you practice having confidence to go and beat top 50 teams. And I think since the beginning of the year, everybody was on the same page. We all knew what we wanted to do, and we all knew what we were capable of doing. And so, when you put those things together at the end of the day, and you keep adding good days, this happens, And I don't want to say that it's obviously special, but it's not. I don't think it's a surprise for us because we all knew what we could do. It's just awesome that it finally happened.
Well, that's awesome. Enjoy it, make the most of it, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, Maddie Cancini, our guest. We also visited with Boomer Sayo, who has done just an absolutely remarkable job in his 3 years at Iowa State. And congratulations to the Cyclones. They are headed to the NCAA championships for the first time in school history. Just to recap one more time, they are headed to Raleigh, North Carolina, where on Friday they will play South Carolina out of the SEC, a very strong SEC, and South Carolina, a very good team. And then on Saturday, hopefully, if I was taking advance, they would face either VCU or North Carolina State. Congratulations again to the Cyclones. Thanks for watching.